Well, I am finishing up packing, and when I'm done with that, I'll pack up the car, and then I'll be on my way to Murfreesboro, to MTSU. So, I'm about equally nervous, well, probably more nervous than excited at this point. Yeah, it'll be interesting to kind of move into a college dorm during the times of the Rona. Yeah, there's a lot of, not laws, but enforcements that MTSU is making for moving in that I can only take 2 family members, and because of that my sister was not able to come. And I know, Abby, that you really wanted to come, so hopefully by kind of vlogging this experience you'll kind of feel a little bit of the experience and kind of feel like you were here with me doing this little move-in. So yeah, it'll be fun. Technically tomorrow is my actual move-in date, but we're going up the night before just to make things easier on ourselves, and I'll probably play one of the local golf courses this evening, so I'm excited for that. But yeah, let's get a move on.
Oh yeah.
Well, hello. You just how's the trip?
It was a great drive. Great drive. Oh yeah.
It was fast.
Good. It was not very long.
Yeah.
Beautiful highway landscapes. Yeah. This is Old Fort Golf Course, which is like 1.5 miles from campus. So if I like it, I'll probably be playing here a lot. But yeah, beautiful drive, not very long. Probably means I'll come home quite a bit. Abby, I think you might like this course because it doesn't seem like there's a lot of hazards from first glance, but I don't know. I could hate it. Could be the, whatchamacallit, Brown Acres of Murfreesboro. Well, let's sign in and start golfing. Was that your very first birdie? That's very first birdie. Way to go. Well, that was fun. I think by the end of it, I bogeyed that last hole, so I shot a 38.
Really?
Yeah, which isn't bad, but I just got lucky a lot, and it was no club was working.
Oh.
But
well, you just need all to work enough.
Yeah, that's true. I was also probably tired from the drive, so a lot of factors, and I don't know. This course shows promise. It really isn't too bad. I'd say I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10. But yeah, moving day is tomorrow. Had fun out here. I can see myself playing here quite frequently. So let's head back to the hotel and get ready for moving. Well, I have finally made it. We just unpacked the car right in front of the building that I'm going to be staying at. Yeah, they had a rule that you need to do it in like 15 minutes, but it took a little bit longer than that, but it should be fine. But yeah, overall fairly seamless transition. Got my room key already, so time to check out the room. This ain't bad. Clean enough. Oh, look at that view. Look at that view. This is awesome. This is really awesome.
I like it. That is really a penthouse suite here. A little small with that. But
That's fine.
I like it. Yeah, it's
Staying in here with two people would have been a lot more difficult, but
You've got all the room in the world here.
yeah. Well, let's start to unpack. Okay, well, we're what, halfway through?
Yeah.
Unpacking. I got not very much things on the walls, don't have very many decorations. I've got a putting green, 2 putting greens actually, but those will probably go in last since I don't want to dirty them up. They tend to collect dirt pretty easily. We'll probably make a run for Walmart, get stuff we forgot to bring, but it's coming along nicely. Yeah, this is an upgrade from my current room, so yeah. Got the golf bag in here. I actually have a few cool things planned for this room that you probably you'll see at the end. But yeah, it's coming along nicely. So yeah. I'm gonna finish unpacking everything and show you the final product when I'm done. Well, here I am 30 hours later. It was a lot of work, but I am so thrilled with what I was able to do in my dorm. Probably the first thing that you may notice and that I want to show you guys is these multicolored things kind of on the walls up against the ceiling. They are Tiny Whoop race skates. So I've got my Tiny Whoops right here. Oh good, that last battery is done charging. So I'll probably, include some DVR of me flying some laps around the track I've kind of made here. But yeah, there will never be a rainy day that I will not be having fun in my dorm. So that's probably the favorite thing, but I wouldn't actually be able to mount a lot of these to the walls if it wasn't for my 3D printer right here. So right now I'm just 3D printing a little bunny that I'm gonna put kind of next to my bed, a testament to Bonnie. But this is a happy video, not a sad one. But yeah, every time I found that I've needed something, I've just been able to print it. I open my computer, pull up Fusion 360, draw something that I need, and print it. It's really that simple. These gates are what I'm talking about right here. I kind of made a clip system, so it clips into this piece that I 3D printed, clips into the edge of this gate, which then clips inside of that little orange square, which is then command stripped to the wall. So I can take it off without leaving any damage, and I can rearrange the track as often as I see fit. So I can keep my whooping skills at their max as long as I can. The next thing that I've made are these little command strip hat holders. So, I only brought 4 hats, but 4 hats are enough. Another thing that you may notice is what I'm standing on. And instead of having a carpet, like most people, I spent probably about the same amount of money on 2 putting greens, and I can do this all day. Oof. Well, it's really hard to putt one-handed while filming, but yeah. So when I have classes that, my teacher doesn't require me to have my camera on or my mic on, I'll be able to just putt while listening to their lectures and stuff. So, kind of get some good muscle memory in while feeding my brain with valuable information. So yeah, I probably already told you this before, but this room I would normally be sharing with someone else. Mason actually was going to be my roommate, but unfortunately MTSU kind of canceled those plans and then made it so everyone gets their own room where normally you'd have a roommate. So I have 2 beds, 2 desks, and 2 dressers. So my beds I've decided to bunk, so I'd have maximum room to putt and fly and do whatever. So the top one I'm not really using. The bottom one, got my trusty cord to keep me company. And then under the bed is where I keep filament for the 3D printer. I've got about, 10 rolls of filament in here, and then 6 rolls of filament in here. But these filaments are almost full, and then these are half used. So I really didn't bring that many kilograms. I brought a lot of kilograms. I'm not going to print that much while I'm here, but I have it in case I need it. Over here is kind of my work desk. So if I'm working on a project or something, this is where I would do it. I've kind of, charging things here, my charging setup, got my Alexa, I've got my cube that kind of represents my time in high school robotics, kind of signed by my friends, my teammates. I love that cube. And over here is my other desk. This is where I actually will be doing my homework, that kind of work. These drawers are full of school supplies. And then right next to it, the mini fridge. Probably one of the most important parts of any dorm is the mini fridge. And I've got a lot of Pepsis. Down here I've got even more Pepsis. I got 30 cans right here and enough mini wheats to last me 2.5, 3 weeks of quarantine in case I have to stay in my room for that long, God forbid. Everyone is actually really nice around MTSU. It makes me a lot more comfortable knowing that there's a lot of good people around. I still miss home. Abby, I really wish you were here. You probably could have helped me decorate a lot better than just kind of a master's flag, a few race gates, and a few drones. But hopefully you can come up here sometime and actually help me, coordinate something other than just this nerdy man cave of well, I don't want to say awesomeness. There's definitely room for improvement, but it's a pretty cool thing. And I just actually took a look at these. I didn't want to forget these. The useless box and the universal remote that turns on and turns off pretty much every TV. So these are kind of my corner of last resort in case I get really, really bored. But I don't anticipate being that bored with all the kind of cool stuff that I have going on. And last but not least, I cannot believe I've waited this long without showing you. You've probably actually seen it behind me already. Up here is the Lego International Space Station. It's Lego set. And yeah, I've command stripped it to the ceilings, and then I have fishing line tied around the set and up to the command hook. So it's low enough that I can see it pretty well, but it's high enough that it's not just above my head, so I can chip and putt and live without just constantly bumping into it. And if it does fall, which it probably will eventually, I'll just cry and then rebuild it. So yeah, there we go. Fixing a couple things, but my closet space is very large. I've got a couple golf balls just in case I need them. A few crap balls that I can just, kind of hit into a lake should I need range balls for whatever reason. And I've got, Pro V1s and some other nice golf balls to play in tournaments and stuff with. Got the golf bag, I've got the Phantom, I've got extension cords, Ethernet cables, crimper, just in case I need to make custom cables for whatever reason. In the back I've got some spare drone parts, so should I crash my drone and break several components, I can just solder up some new motors, ESCs, PDBs. I didn't bring any extra flight controllers, but that's okay. Hopefully I won't need one of those. Got the tripod, health stuff and health equipment, and a guitar. This bin is full of masks. But yeah. Oh yeah, this thing is cool. Well, it's not cool, but it's a piece of foam that I have double-sided sticky tape to the edge of the door so that when the door closes, it doesn't make a really loud crashing noise. It just kind of ricochets the door back. So whereas before, even just a slight little nudge of the door and then you walk away and then you hear a loud crash behind you and then you feel bad and then everyone on your dorm floor hates you because you're always making noise. So that is the dorm. That's pretty much it. I'm going to start flying my course because I haven't done that yet, and I've really, really wanted to do that. It looks really good with the lights off. So yeah, I'm gonna start flying.
That means you're extra extraordinary.